Create a 10-minute educational YouTube video titled Top 10 Foods That Naturally Stop Menopause Symptoms for a faceless holistic health channel called BioSoul. Tone is calm, warm, and deeply educational, like a trusted women's health researcher explaining real clinical findings in plain language. No hype, no selling, pure education. Primary source to reference throughout video: International Menopause Society, 2026, Systematic Review. Authors, Maunder et al., Western Sydney University. Published in Climacteric Journal, DOI, 1080-13697-137, 15258461. Scope, 3,187 citations reviewed, 158 studies included, 114 randomized controlled trials analyzed. Reference this source naturally when citing stats to build credibility. Opening. 1 or more. Hook viewers with the fact that menopause symptoms last 7 to 14 years, according to the National Institute on Aging. Explain that most women are only offered two options: suffer or take synthetic hormones. This video presents a third option backed by over 158 clinical studies reviewed by the International Menopause Society in 2026. Briefly explain why hormones go out of balance during menopause. Estrogen and progesterone decline and disrupt everything from body temperature to sleep to brain function. Cortisol. The stress hormone rises and directly blocks progesterone production and destabilizes estrogen balance. This is the hidden driver behind hot flashes, weight gain, insomnia, and mood swings. The gut microbiome regulates estrogen through a system called the estrobolome. What you eat directly affects how your body processes and recycles estrogen. Top 10 Countdown, 1 o'clock, 9:30. Number 10. Flaxseed, richest plant source of lignans, which convert to phytoestrogens, gently mimicking estrogen naturally. Reference: meta-analysis of 42 RCTs in IMS 2026 review showing flaxseed reduced total cholesterol and LDL in postmenopausal women. Explain lignans must be ground fresh for absorption. Dose: 2 tablespoons daily in smoothies or oatmeal. Number 9. Green tea. Active compound EGCG supports insulin sensitivity, which drops when estrogen declines, causing belly fat and energy crashes. Reference: Rondinelli et al. RCT in IMS 2026 review. 60 days of green tea extract reduced waist circumference and improved insulin resistance, HOMA-IR, in postmenopausal women. Dose: 2 to 3 cups daily or matcha. Number 8. Turmeric curcumin replaces estrogen's lost anti-inflammatory protection, reducing joint pain, brain fog, and mood instability. Reference: Shakuri et al. RCT 115 postmenopausal women. 4 months. Meaningful improvement in menopause-specific quality of life scores. Critical detail: piperine in black pepper increases curcumin absorption by up to 20x. Always combine. Dose: daily in cooking with black pepper, always added. Number 7. Sage leaf, Salvia officinalis. Used in women's medicine since ancient Greece. Acts on serotonin receptors, the same pathway behind hot flashes and mood disruption. Reference: Tayebi et al. RCT in IMS 2026 review. 60 postmenopausal women, 3 months. Sage group showed depression scores of 2.1 versus 7. 8 in placebo group. Additional trials showed hot flash reduction after 8 to 12 weeks. Dose: 2 to 3 fresh leaves brewed as tea daily. Number 6. Red clover and phytoestrogens, richest source of isoflavones, plant compounds that bind to estrogen receptors and produce mild hormone-like effects without synthetic hormones. Reference: meta-analysis of 7 RCTs, 5 and 29 women in IMS 2026 review. Isoflavones improved overall menopause symptom scores versus placebo. Separate meta-analysis of 63 RCTs with over 9,000 participants. Found isoflavones, improved lumbar and femoral bone density. Critical as estrogen decline accelerates bone loss. Best food sources: edamame, tempeh, miso, tofu, red clover tea. Number 5. Maca Root adaptogen from Peruvian highlands used for 3,000 years. Does not mimic estrogen. Instead modulates the endocrine system from within. Particularly studied for energy, libido, mood, and psychological menopause symptoms. Reference: IMS 2026. Review confirmed pooled adaptogenic plant supplements significantly reduced menopausal symptom scores and hot flash frequency versus placebo across multiple trials. Dose: 1 to 3 teaspoons gelatinized maca powder daily in smoothies. Number 4. Chasteberry, Vitex agnus castus. Used since ancient Greece. Hippocrates documented it. Acts on the pituitary gland to support progesterone production. Addresses estrogen dominance. The hormonal imbalance where progesterone drops faster than estrogen during perimenopause, causing mood swings, breast tenderness, and sleep disruption. Reference: Zore et al., RCT. In EIMS 2026 review, 55 postmenopausal women. 8 weeks. Chasteberry group showed significantly improved sexual function scores, 07 versus 20. 91 placebo and improved overall hormonal comfort. Dose: tincture or standardized capsule daily. Results take 8 to 12 weeks. Number 3. Ashwagandha, Sensoril, KSM 66 forms. Most important adaptogen for cortisol regulation during menopause. When cortisol is lowered, estrogen and progesterone can stabilize. Also supports sleep quality, mood, energy, and thyroid function, all disrupted during menopause. Reference: Gopal et al., RCT. In IMS 2026 review, 100 perimenopausal women. 8 weeks. Ashwagandha group showed menopause symptom score reduction of 37/1, 60 in placebo. On the validated menopause rating scale. Pingali et al., 2005, RCT, 127 women, 24 weeks. Ashwagandha 500 milliliters produced the strongest improvements in menopause-related quality of life across all study arms. Sensoril and KSM66 are the 2 patented forms with the strongest clinical evidence. Dose: 300 to 500 milligallons daily. Best taken in the evening. Number 2. Black Cohos. Most clinically studied herb in the world specifically for menopause. Native to North America, used by indigenous peoples for centuries, works by influencing serotonin receptors that regulate body temperature and mood, explaining consistent hot flash and night sweat reduction. Reference: Sadahiro et al. Meta-analysis in IMS 26 review, 22 randomized controlled trials, 2,310 participants. Black Cohos was significantly more effective than placebo for both overall menopause symptom scores and vasomotor symptoms, including hot flashes and night sweats. This is moderate certainty evidence, the highest level awarded to any single herb in the entire IMS 2026 review. The North American Menopause Society also acknowledges Black Cohos in clinical practice guidelines. Dose: 20 to 40 milliliters standardized extract twice daily for minimum 8 to 12 weeks. Number 1. The Anti-Inflammatory Hormone Diet Foundation. Not one ingredient, the whole system. Explain that all 9 herbs and foods above work better when the underlying diet supports hormone health. The research shows the most impactful dietary shifts are: dark leafy greens to support liver function. The liver clears excess estrogen and must work efficiently. Healthy fats: olive oil, avocado, fatty fish, to support sex hormone production. Hormones are made from cholesterol and fat. Fermented foods: miso, kimchi, kefir, tempeh, to support the estrobolome, the gut bacteria responsible for estrogen recycling. Reduce refined sugar. Spikes cortisol, which directly disrupts estrogen and progesterone. Reduce ultra-processed seed oils. Drive the systemic inflammation that worsens every menopause symptom. Reference: IMS 2026. Full review conclusion. Women using combined multi-ingredient plant-based approaches showed the strongest and most consistent improvements across all menopause symptom categories. Closing, $930, $1,000. Bring it back to the opening point. Menopause is not a disease. It is a transition that women have navigated for thousands of years, using the very plants covered in this video. The International Menopause Society's 2026 review of 158 studies concluded that complementary therapies, including Black Cohos, phytoestrogens, adaptogens, and plant-based anti-inflammatory compounds, show meaningful benefit for menopausal symptoms with strong safety profiles. The body wants to recalibrate. These foods give it the tools to do it. And with a soft prompt to check the description for a natural formula combining several of these evidence-based ingredients. Subscribe for weekly natural health education. Visual style throughout. Warm, natural color palette. Earthy greens, golds, creams. Real food footage. Herbs, roots, teas, whole foods. No pharmaceutical imagery. Women aged 40 to 60, looking healthy, calm, and vibrant. Nature settings, gardens, kitchens, forests, morning light. Text overlays for key stats. Source shown as International Menopause Society, 2026. Source citation for on-screen display. International Menopause Society, Systematic Review, 2026. Monder et al. Western Sydney University. Published in Climacteric Journal, 158 studies, 114. Randomized controlled trials. DOI 10 1080 1697137 2025 25840611.